Our puck drop is presented by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. Cal Ritchie, Yanni Gourde off the opening drum. And we're underway tonight on Long Island.
Because, you know, Brendan, it's been the Islanders carrying play, out shooting the other team. This Tampa team, I think, different for them. They only gave up 13 shots last game against the New York Rangers. Maybe a more even battle. Maybe that's what the Islanders need.
4-1 win on Saturday for the Lightning as this shot hits off of Mitchell in front of the net. So they've just been sitting and waiting a day off in New York City on Sunday. Had some practice day here yesterday on Long Island, and now ready to go for a Tuesday night contest. Kucherov feeds Hagel. That shot blocked by Holmstrom. Hagel again up with it, fires it across the ice. Kucherov to the net, in and out of the glove of Sorokin. Grab try. Sorelli turned out, and the Islanders cleared.
John Cooper playing tricky there. That's the matchup that he's going to want, freeing up his top guys at Hagel and Kucherov.
Back of Andrei Vasilevsky. Blue line, Schaefer, wrist shot. That one got through, gloved and held by Andrei Vasilevsky.
Well, we'll talk about Kucherov a lot, and I know, Cal, you touched on him in the pregame show.
He's able to make the play under pressure, though, for Darren Radish. The D-man leads the rush. Dropped off, stepped on by Holmberg. Handed on here for Barzal. He'll attack a forward and Nick Paul. One-handed to the net, got wrapped up and taken down.
It comes off the draw, and it comes from a winger who's going to, again, Yanni Gourde making the jump. Here we go.
Turnover, Gourde, Schaefer hustling back. Yanni Gourde on a backhand. Sorokin had to squeeze it.
Confident, the Tampa Bay Lightning pouncing at every turn. And how about Gourde and the jump that he always has, looking for offense, especially in situations.
There's Douglas in pursuit of Adam Pelech. Long feed from D'Angelo goes on goal, so there's no icing as it banged off the pad of Vasilevsky.
Brandon Hagel, they hound the puck down and then try to go to work. Nice behind the back pass, Shabanov.
Horvat returns it, Shabanov shoots it, and a save from Vasilevsky. Adam Pelech to the net. That one was tipped, pinballed in front, covered up. Everything but win a Jack Adams Award. Highly regarded as one of the best coaches in the National Hockey League as this shot comes in and it's stopped. Well, him and Rod Brindamore are still with those spots in the original spots where they started, but those other guys, as this shot comes through and it's stopped by Sorokin. Missed the first 19 games after left wrist surgery had prior to training camp. Call it Bjorkstrand. Picks up this puck and feeds the blue line. Oser's shot was tipped by Gensel and it goes wide. Played 124 games in his NHL career, but that's been mostly a long time ago. 113 of those were from 2016 to 2019 with the Devils. He's played just a handful of games. Schaefer steps down the wall away from Bjorkstrand. Matthew Schaefer's pass behind his back from Ritchie and back from Duclair. That shot off the shaft of the stick of Vasilevsky. Now Ryan Pulock. Short pass Duclair. Holmstrom rips a wrister. Stopped by Vasilevsky. The rebound. Kucherov stripped by Mayfield. Mayfield to the blue paint off the stick of Vasilevsky. Back on goal from Adam Pelech. And another save. Jurgensen tried to knife his way through. Lost an edge and went down. Pulock ties up there, but it's Holmberg with the puck. Blue line. Radish walks, shoots. That one tipped up by Jurgensen's and stopped and held by Sorokin.
Not much room to shoot on the big man Vasilevsky. Nice try there. McLean just trying to pick his spot. Just missed it.
Final 40 seconds of this first period. The puck held in the Islanders zone. Flagged down and kept moving by Sorokin. As the Islanders and Lightning played a scoreless first period in the first of 3 meetings over the next 12 days. They'll play again on Saturday down in Tampa as the Islanders head back on the road this weekend after the Colorado Avalanche come to town on Thursday. The Islanders will play Saturday in Tampa, Sunday in Sunrise, Florida.
Well, the best teams in the NHL, Brendan, are often ones that thrive in situations of a long change in puck management. For the Islanders, something to keep an eye on here. Maybe they can turn the table on Tampa and make them play that long change type of game.
Sorokin couldn't knock that one down. Yanni Gourde pushed it down the boards. Jurgensen's Gourde shoveled to the net, and look what I found. It popped right into the glove of Ilya Sorokin. Wrapped to the front by a falling Brandon Hagel. Now the Islanders trying to bring numbers up ice. It's Schaefer flying down the left wing boards. Horvat pulls up. Shabanov returns it. Wide open. Kicked out. Rebound. Scores! Bo Horvat follows up his own shot. Deposits the rebound behind Vasilevsky.
Couple games down, he's got on the board. This starts in the other end, and Schaefer joins the rush. It doesn't look like much. That changes the complexion of the entire attack. And how about Shabanov there? I mean, he waits till that extra man gets drawn to him, and Horvat collects his own rebound. That's a great goal, but that's the length of the ice, and I love Schaefer joining. Made it tough for the Tampa Bay Lightning to sort out.
Well, we talk about how big Andre Vasilevsky is in the net, and how do you beat him? You make him go side to side.
And take a 1-0 lead. Horvat from Shabanov. Just the second time the Islanders have had a lead on this homestand. Paul's shot deflected just away from the Islander net.
Got to find a way to make sure you just play a few minutes, 3 or 4. That's been an issue on the homestand. You get one, you give one right back up. See if these guys can understand that and take control here.
Adam Pelech off the glass, gloved down by the dangerous Jake Gensel, and Paul to the goal. Off of Sorokin. Paul again in the direction of Gensel. Wound around towards Santini. Santini bumps to the corner. Jake Gensel up with it. Gensel try to go to the net with it. Hit off of Barzell. Skate and set up a chance for Nick with Carlisle. Right in front of the Tampa Bay Lightning bench. Carlisle. Santini shot wide. Grabbed by D'Angelo. And he'll move it along towards Anders Lee. Santini had it taken. Now moved on Gonsalves with the Islanders in a change. Gonsalves kicked out. Rebound. Pelech kept it away from the net. As Kucherov plays to the goal line. Gensel. Kucherov holds, waits, looks. Gensel has a path. His shot had to be stopped by Sorokin and cleared by Heineman. For James. He'll switch places. Bastu. James downhill. Leaves it off on the wall for Hagel. Coming out is Ritchie. That shot stopped by Sorokin. Schaefer across the Lightning line. Drop pass to Barzell. A little too slow. And it's grabbed by Lightning the other way. Holmberg crisscrossing with Gord. Risks a shot. That one calmly covered by Sorokin. The D-men out top. Lilleberg and Lee. Half Barzell got it between him and Kucherov. Kucherov stole the puck. Set it in front. Tapped on goal by Cirelli. Sorokin made the first save. Hagel a chance. That's blocked by Schaefer. Holmstrom. Nice move around Kucherov. One hands it around Carlisle. It's picked up by Santini.
Look out.
Islanders were in a change. Here come the Lightning. Cirelli. Stopped by Sorokin.
Developing right as the Tampa Bay Lightning got the pocket. How about this from Cirelli? Left to right in the pad of Sorokin, just sticking with it right there. What a beautiful save.
Well, we talk about the giveaway to Tom Wilson last game with Ilya Sorokin, and everybody's response after the game was, he's bailed us out a number of times. Well, guess what? He just bailed the Islanders out.
In that game. Cal Ritchie takes the opening face-off in the third period. Islanders get control. And we're back underway.
Great job by both of those guys, just doing what they had to make sure that Ilya Sorokin saw that shot from a place that he didn't mind.
The final game of a 3-game road trip for Tampa as Duclair makes the toe drag around Carlisle and maneuvers in. The drop off. Here's Holmstrom. Holmstrom to D'Angelo. Just had to get rid of it as Yanni Gord was right there. Duclair scores! Duclair started it with the takeaway and he finishes it. Makes it 2-0 Islanders here in the third.
By the Tampa Bay Lightning, away goes Duclair, a nifty little toe drag. And as this thing comes in, some patience from Holmstrom, and then he eventually finds back to the point. D'Angelo just keeps that thing alive. But how about the stick from Duclair, the eventual goal scorer? He just makes sure he gets a piece right in this moment right here, and then he pops to that scoring area. What a heads-up play by Cal Ritchie. A backhand pass on and off his stick. He's happy.
What a play by Cal Ritchie, just the awareness. That's a quick play. He gets that in his feet, and he knows exactly where to put that thing.
Off the draw and wound up out for Lilleberg. Great stick by Siplikov. Trying to muscle his way to the net. Saved by Vasilevsky. Carlisle, his shot never made it to the net. That one caught Ryan Pulock on the way. Paul, a wrister, deflects to the corner. Lilleberg, the defenseman down low for James. James from a sharp angle, it goes in! Dominic James with no angle. Sneaks one short side on Sorokin. And with 3.5 to go, Tampa has pulled within one.
Doesn't look like there's much, and the eventual goal scorer, let's pick him up. He's in front of the net right now, and he just brings this thing around, turns and throws it. Sorokin comes off the post just momentarily, just maybe not even an inch, but you watch the body language, and Sorokin leans away just a tiny bit. That's not a good goal for a guy that stopped ones that he shouldn't have so far tonight. Tampa Bay's back in this game now.
Just the second NHL goal for Dominic James. Lost it. Pelech off the glass and down it goes. That's two. It's over.